Morning, Kate lovers. I hope you're okay. Um, it's Saturday. It's 25 past 6. Like even at the weekends, I still get up really early. So today, first of all, I'm going off to go to Tottenham, going to Uncle John's Bakery, which is a Ghanaian bakery in Tottenham. I'm going to be buying some things as part of my bakeries and Haringey series. Then I am going to Muswell Hill because I need to go to the bank. I've got to pay in some checks. Yes, checks still exist in 2024. And then I need to pop to Sainsbury's just to get some everyday groceries. And then I'm going to go to M&S because I don't know if you've seen, M&S have released a whole load of chocolates and sweets that have been going viral all over my social media. So I'm like, let me buy some and see. I'm probably not going to do like a video on it, but what I'll do is like each week I'll pick one of the chocolates I managed to pick up and just do a quick review in these videos. So I'm going to get up, have a shower, and then get ready to go. Okay, so this is another bit of recording equipment assigned to the bin. It broke, so this bit here is all, it won't stay, and that is actually should have a black casing. I can't adjust it, so this isn't stable enough. I'm just going to have to buy another one, which it's okay. It lasts longer than I thought it would, because it's not that particularly well made. But anyway, okay, I'm ready to go. I'm all dressed, got my bags. So let's go and stomp the streets of Haringey. Right, so I've just come back. Uncle John's wasn't open. On their Google review, their Google page, I will put it somewhere here. It says it opens at 8 o'clock. I got there after 8:30. It was locked shut. If your opening times change, please update it because a lot of people go on Google to check what time you're open. And I wasn't going to hang around because I had no idea what time it was going to open. So that means that this week there's not going to be any bakeries in Haringey episode, which a bit disappointing, but at least there's one less video for me to make. So what I'll do now is I'll show you what I picked up from M&S. Okay, so this is what I got from M&S. These are some of the new chocolates. So we've got this caramel shortbread and chocolate crispies, milk chocolate bar. We've got this, which you can see is in the same family. They do have it in this big size, but I didn't want this big size. And when I saw they had a smaller size, I thought, yeah, that's fine. That's really good. So this flavour is chocolate, candy beans, orange jellies, and popping candy. These are all suitable for vegetarians. This one is pretzels, caramel, sea salt, and almond nougat. These, which I'm intrigued, I love pistachios. This is milk chocolate covers pistachios. And these, I can't wait to try these, blonde fudge bites. And also, while I was in Sainsbury's as well, actually, I picked this up. I don't know how new this is, but it's Ritter Sport butter biscuit. There was another one that I wanted, but they didn't have it. And the other one I wanted had like actual brownie in it, but they didn't have it. So I thought, oh, I'll try this one. So yeah, so what I'm going to do, I'm not going to obviously eat all these today, but over the next sort of few weeks in these videos, this weekend in my life videos, I'm going to try some and do like a kind of impromptu review. Okay, I'm going to do a bit of ironing now. I found it a struggle to get ironing water, so I ended up having to get some from M&S. But I'm a bit worried because the reviews are not that good, but I'm going to try it anyway and see what it's like. Okay, so tomorrow, Sunday, I'm actually going to be going out. It's my friend's birthday. She's coming down. She doesn't live in London. She's coming down and a few of us are going out to eat, which means I'm not going to have time to do my food for the rest of the week. So I'm going to do it today. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do like a chickpea stir fry, and it just means that I can then have that for lunch practically every day of the week. Some people might find it boring eating the same thing every day. I don't find it boring. I find it convenient. and it saves me money. Let me show you what ingredients go into it. Oh, we've got to start off with an onion, and I normally use red onion, so I'm going to start with an onion. And what I do, I fry the onion, and I normally fry it, and I put some garlic puree. I love garlic puree, so that's going to be the beginning of it. Then obviously you've got to put in the chickpeas. You can get dried chickpeas and soak them, but why bother where you can just get them in the can already done. So just need to strain those. And then this is some sauce that my cousin was cooking yesterday that I'm going to use. So it's kind of tomato based. So I'm going to use that as a base of the sauce. But what I'm going to do is spice it up. So these are the kind of things that I'll be putting in it. I don't have measurements. I just like put it in until it tastes all right. I never measure when it comes to spices and stuff. So I'm going to start that now. It should only take about 15 minutes. And then once it's done, I will show you. And here it is all done. Didn't take very long. That sauce that my cousin made, the fact it was already sort of done, reduced cooking time. And so that'll be my lunch for most of this week. Good morning, cake lovers. It's a Sunday morning. I've just come back from my walk. It's a really nice day out there today. I was able to walk up the hill, Pally Hill, because if you remember last week I said they shut it off because of summer events that were happening. I'll show you some footage of the view, because the view across London from the top of Pally Hill is amazing. Now I need to tackle this plant because, as you can see, it's not standing up properly. I'm a bit of a plant mum, and what's interesting about this plant is that when I transplanted it to this bigger pot not that long ago, it was leaning a tiny bit, but not that much. But I mean, look at it. I'm hoping I can save it. I don't know if this is a sign of anything bad. So what I'm going to do is take it out of the pot and see if I can straighten it up. I do like plants. I'll just show you some of my other ones. So here's some of my other ones. I do like cacti and succulents. This one, as you can see, is growing a really long stem. The flowers on this one are quite cute, but they don't last for very long. This needs repotting desperately, but I'm not going to have enough compost. These are all kind of babies and offshoots from this is the grandma. I call this the grandma, but I do need to like transplant it. And this is a money plant. Now I don't know what's going on with this money plant because the leaves are not. They seem a bit better today, but they're kind of curling under. And then when I look online, some people say it means you've watered it too much or not enough, or the sun is too much. This window doesn't get a lot of sun. It gets sun sort of in the afternoon, and because of the type of window it is, it's kind of filtered. But I think with this one, I think it needs transplanting anyway. So I'm going to transplant it probably next week. But let's get on with the weeping, the not very straight cacti. Okay, so I've repotted it. It's a lot straighter. I don't know if you can really see, but it still seems to have a bit of a tendency to lean. I mean, it's much better than it was. Much better. But you see, when I repotted it last time, can you see it looks like it's leaning there, but I just think that's how it is. When I did it last time, it looked like this, and then it gradually over time just decided to lean over. So what I might do is maybe tie like a kind of stick next to it to keep it from leaning over. But we'll see how it goes over the next sort of couple of weeks. And if it starts leaning over again, I'm just going to tie a support around it. But yeah, trials of being a plant mum. Okay, so I'm ready to go out now to meet up with my friends for this birthday celebration. Luckily, it's a nice sunny day that it looks like the sun's just gone in, but yeah, it's going to be a nice warm day today, so let's hope we have a good time. Okay, I'm back. I had all intentions of doing a bit of vlogging, but I didn't. Sometimes when you're going out and that, it's not always about vlogging every single thing that you do. So we had a nice meal and then we went to Ali Pali Park, which understandably is really busy today because it's a nice day. And I came home about 10 minutes ago, so I'm just going to chill for the rest of the evening. But yeah, that was my weekend. Until next time, Kate lovers.